It's always good to have an anchor on your boat. I'm not saying that, just in case anything ever goes wrong. But anchors are quickly becoming kind of a thing of the past. I mean, especially with trolling motors. The way trolling motors are working now, and
it's amazing. Mm-hmm. You see, 42-foot boats.
Yeah,
with trolling motors.
Yeah, they make I think 108-inch shaft length trolling motor now.
It's insane.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's perfect for if you're out there, in the Keys, I guess you go out to the humps and you just want to sit on a spot real quick,
or drift it, controlled drift.
Yeah. You just drop the trolling motor and do whatever you want. Set up a track. You can hit anchor mode, and it actually holds you really well.
Yeah.
Even when there's current. I mean, offshore, you're getting tossed around. It's probably not going to do as good, but I remember we installed a trolling motor in it. We were testing the anchor thing, and there was some good current, some good wind, and it held us.
Yeah.
Pretty much right on spot. It was
pretty impressive.
It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It was really impressive. And with the all the technology with lithium batteries coming out, it saves you a ton of weight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say you got a trolling motor that's a 36 volt or even a 24 volt. You got two 50 to 80 pound 31 AGM batteries at $300 a pop. I mean, that's a lot of weight to be putting in your boat somewhere. Yeah. Whereas a 36 volt lithium only weighs 35, 38, 40 pounds. I mean, you put 3 batteries at 80 pounds, it's a whole other person.
Yep.
You're adding a person to your boat without having a friend to enjoy the boat with you.
Yeah, no, it definitely affects, have the old way with all them batteries definitely affects performance and everything of the boats, but the way lithium technology is working now, it's all pretty cool stuff. Again, still recommend having an anchor just in case any of that stuff.
I mean, let's be honest. The first thing we look at when we go on a ride on someone's boat is where's the anchor?
Right, exactly.
And is it tied off?
Exactly. Don't ever trust anything electrical.
Nope.
It will fail.
Yep.
Like everything electrical does. But it's definitely cool. And it's also, everything's becoming wireless now. The power pole that the controller for the power pole is you just screw it to your dash.
Yep.
It's wireless.
Yep. And it comes with 2 controllers, one for the dash and then one handheld with a lanyard, put it on your neck, and
trolling motor's got the handheld, and it's all cool. It's all cool stuff how technology's changing the way boating's done nowadays.
Yeah. It's a lot of cool features. I mean, obviously it's not for everybody. Like if you're more of a lake kind of person where you just got to a beach where you go beach out your boat, you drive around, you got a cuddy cabin or a pontoon, stuff like that. I mean, some of that stuff's not really, some people don't like a wakeboard boat. Wakeboarders don't want a trolling motor or a power pole.
No.
It's just,
Yeah, they've got their niche uses,
Yeah.
Definitely more of a fisherman.
Oh, 100%.
Kind of thing.
100%.
Kind of thing. Trolling motors anyway, but they're starting to get pretty cool where if you've got money and you want another way to anchor up, why not? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people like that too. Just got money they want to throw at things. Why not? I mean, boating's expensive.
Yes, it is.
So if you're in that world, then you've got it going. It's pretty cool to do. It's becoming more practical in terms of performance, and everything.
A lot of these accessories too are, super easy to put on. Like the manufacturers have really thought it through to where the DIY kind of person can put this stuff on. Like it's not, I mean, the power pole, obviously that one's a little different because you have to, if you're putting it behind the engine, then
you need access to a skid steer or a forklift or something that'll, hoist your engine.
Come along on the tree out in the back.
I guess. Whatever works,
But
trust it.
I mean, the bracket's a whole other cost too. The power pole, but for that reason, we could go ahead and talk about that. Is that they don't come with brackets or bolts because they come with the hardware to attach the power pole to any one of their brackets that they make. But they have quite a few different brackets. Ones that go behind the engine, ones that go on the transom, one that goes on a pontoon boat. there's different applications for different boats for where those can get mounted. So they don't come with a bracket, but other than that, they come with everything. They come with, you know, the fluid, the pump, the wiring, the controllers, and you just, I mean, the instructions are a 1, 2, 3. You just do step 1, step 2, step 3. Mm-hmm. Like, even if you are very unmechanically inclined,
they make it real easy.
Yeah, they make it easy. You'll fumble your way through it and get it done.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, you don't, a lot of times you don't even have to worry about adding a bracket. You know, that's if you've, you know, if you want to. But a lot of new boats are coming, like, especially with jack plates.
Oh, yeah,
and most new jack plates, they have the
holes right there,
holes
ready
drilled
for
on
them.
both sides, ready to put a power pole on there. And really, it's one of the easier things. You don't even have to run any wires. The only thing you got to run is those hoses to the pump, and
you got to run the wires to the battery for the pump. Pump needs power, but
you're right. You're right.
That's about it.
But normally it'll be pretty close by.
Yeah,
you know, it won't be the hardest thing to figure out. And as long as there's no long runs of wires up to the console, like having to wire those switches, they're wireless. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool for sure.